the engineer class looking at, since I'm not really gonna go look over these, cause, well, actually, wait, there's a lot of them. We might go over that in the next episode, but today we'll be looking at engineer and the different, I guess, it really isn't that much, so we're gonna be looking at the different these. So, in this episode, we're gonna be looking at the MBT law. I have never used this before, which I probably should have. So we're gonna go to a somewhat decent area to test this thing out. See if we actually can. Might take us a little while to get there. I'm actually gonna go here to test this out. Because why not? This might take a little while. Once I do get up here though, and I'm not here, but there we go, close enough. We don't really need that anymore. Just so this is it has 5 levels of aim. It has, and I'm not exactly sure what those are, I'd have to look them up, I'll probably just follow this one. So this, of course, the billboard's indestructible, so that's probably not a very good idea. But this one is a very strong rocket. It's almost like the RPG, I'm assuming. So yeah, let's take a look at the let's take a look at the other one today. Another one is the RPG. That is a very standard. Is a very standard rocket launcher. It's kind of like it's almost like a less. I don't really know if it's less or not than the MBT law, but I do know that they are very much the same as I
Where the heck are you going, soldier? Stick with us.
Going on path apparently. Get over here. So I don't die. Okay, there we go. Good. That you can. I don't really care about that anymore. So no, this. So while we're looking at this, this is a very important tool. It is mainly used for repairing any kind of equipment that you have that is a vehicle. You can repair jeeps, quad bikes, you can repair tanks, planes, maybe, I don't know if you can or not actually. You can helicopters, anything. Then this one is just a single fire rocket. It is a very useful thing, but I would not recommend it for very fast moving targets unless you're very good at it, unless you know physics. But they can always stop doing what they're doing. So we're gonna also look at the other ones. Another one that we have here is the Stinger. This one, I can already tell you, I've used it once or twice. It is a very, very great, rocket launcher. It will get the job done. It will follow the target. And as it says here, at short range, I would not try this over, like halfway across the map. I would try it maybe 100 meters at most. They will guide themselves to the target after launch, so you can just like fire, and then you can just like go kill another guy on the top of the building that you're at or whatever. The IGLA, however, it must maintain you looking at the vehicle in the sights for it to actually hit it, and I don't use that as often as I probably should. M15 mine, that is something very useful for tanks. That you will, that is also for any moving ground vehicle, and you might be able to do it with helicopters. I'm not really sure if they're on the ground, but I do know that they're very useful for any ground vehicle, especially tanks. They will blow up, they are very useful. And so we're also going to look at any other thing that I missed. There doesn't seem to be a lot. So I'm just going to go over the ones that I can't go over. The SMAW, it is, from my understanding, it was in Battlefield 3, but it's less damage than the RPG 7v2. Javelin is a very great thing. Basically, it is something that you put it down and it'll shoot up like a big thing in the air that'll kill pretty much like any ground soldier. The SRA can be manually guided to the target as long as the launcher is in aimed mode. So you can be looking at a building 20 feet away from the helicopter, and you'll still hit it as long as it's in iron sights. M2 Slam, it's something that you can indirectly hit a tank, basically. It has less damage than the M15 at mine, right here. But it can hit an off-target one. EOD bot is very useful. I would not use it as much as the MAV in the recon kit, but it is very good. It's remote controlled, explosive ordnance disposal, or you can just kill people with it, I guess, which can repair friendly vehicles, sabotage enemy assets, disarm explosives, and arm or disarm rush objectives. It is a very useful thing. Just do not be stupid with it, is all I have to say. AA mine, anti-air mine, which targets air vehicles flying within its radius. So if it's close to it, it'll target it, basically. The DS3 decoy, an experimental device designed to hack the enemy communication network. Once active, reported false. So it'll basically, it'll say, oh, there's a guy over there, but really there's not. There's a guy in the building, but really not, and it'll like show it. And then yeah, that's basically all I have. Sorry I don't have all these unlocked. I guess we'll try to get more of these. Stay tuned for support kit. But as always, subscribe, like, and share this video. Bye.